Hello, gamers! Hi, everybody. Hello. Alright, I'm talking to the stream first just because I want to make sure my audio sounds good. And I'm going to say hi to everybody in the world as well. Like I said, I just want to make sure everything is good. Hello, audio is dope. Okay, that's what I like to hear. Sick. Cool. Alright, well, I might as well gather everybody around then. I will have chat open during this. Probably get rid of the look at me so that I can move us around, guys. Alright, where do I put you guys? Like right there? Alright. Hear ye! Everybody gather around. It is time to start the night, so I can do a nice little introduction. Welcome. I think there's some people in the back. No, it's mostly the mods going AFK. You know how it is. Alright, so let me position. Get rid of auto level in here as well. Okay, sick. That's probably okay. Alright, hi everybody and welcome. This is going to be the Virtual Reality Show Studio Tour, which is really exciting. The studio has been around for almost a year now. I guess we've had, what, about 7 events, and then the launch was the month before that. So we're coming around with quite a few things under our belt, which is very exciting. But I'm super pumped to walk through the studio with all of you guys. Whether you're on the stream, I'm gonna be carrying around this vlog camera, just kind of like I do in my normal streams. But then everybody in world, you are here in person, actually experiencing the studio, and you get to see everything and how much cooler it is in VR. So everybody on the stream, you better go check it out in VR later. But there's a lot to see that I think a lot of people miss, and this world has actually been in development since 2020, and it's still not completely in its final form as well. So there is a lot that's gone into it, a lot that's happened behind the scenes. Tasso, your microphone is echoing. Cool. All right, but yes, I'm very excited to walk around with you guys. Feel free to kind of socialize and mingle throughout the thing, but try and follow along best you can, and just listen along as well. Please mute your microphones if you know you're going to be making any sounds or echoing. Or I'll have to come turn down people's microphones. It's really not what I want to do, but...
your mic for a while.
Alright, well, gonna have to do that. Great start, yep. VRChat. Alrighty. Well, with that, let me go ahead and just give an introduction to the world. So, hopefully you guys all know the virtual reality show by now. It'd be kind of awkward if you were here and you had no idea what I was talking about. Props to you if you did make it here and have no idea what the virtual reality show is. I'd be impressed. Who are you people? Wait a minute, how did I get here?
This woman, what is that?
I've never been in this one.
I've never been here.
I'm going away.
But yes, the Virtual Reality Show
never.
is my YouTube channel, and the Virtual Reality Show Studio is a community hub for people who love VR and VR entertainment and VRChat and social VR communities and everything that it has to offer and show. That's always been my passion and dream, to share that with people, and I always from the start wanted to do something more than just make videos. So my vision and my goal and my idea was, what can I do to reach outside of just videos? And the idea was, okay, what if I make a interactive space that people can come and we can share memories together and experience community and live events and all of that. So that's basically the idea of the Virtual Reality Show Studio and how it began coming together. So we are going to do a full tour of the main different areas and then visit kind of like the bonus areas, which I'll leave as a surprise if you haven't been to them. But we have the theater that also doubles as a movie theater. We have the TVRS live studio behind me on the second floor, where we do all the live interviews. And over to our, well, your right, my left, is Club Bunny, where we host all of our after parties and little mingles and raves and all that fun stuff. This is the lobby. The lobby is cool. We got this giant statue of PHIA. I never realized that the statue was gonna be that massive. I'm actually a little intimidated by it. I don't know if you guys are, but it's also kind of, I don't know, it's also kind of cool. I don't think I'd ever have a statue of myself in like physical world, so you know what, I'll run with it. I'll take it.
It is massive.
Yes, it is really massive.
Intimidating.
They have a flex.
Yes.
It's a flex, yeah, that's exactly. Like, look, Mom, I've made it. I have a, you know,
Flex a golden fucking
20-foot
statue.
statue in VR. That's exactly how it is. But cool. So we might as well go ahead and move into the studio, which over here, obviously, we have a video player that plays like a now playing animation for whatever event is going on. We just have it on a nice default loop right now. But if everybody wants to walk in through the hallways, I will get up on the stage and we'll talk about the theater. Alrighty, so let me set up over here. Everybody take a seat, please take a seat. Feel like I'm in like the school auditorium, you know what I mean? We're about to do like a, I don't know, what is like one of the things they do, like Dare, and they have like the person who is like, you know, coming up and be like, I smoked marijuana one time and this is mine, I died and then came back to life.
I love that game.
Something along those lines. But yes, welcome to the theater. So as you can see, this whole place is very much in the style of an opera theater is kind of the goal that I was wanting. I know for sure I was a theater kid in high school. I loved theater. I love plays. I love the atmosphere and the feeling of going into a full opera theater to see a musical or a performance play of any kind. It is just so cool and kind of a special thing that I've never seen really truly recreated in VR before. So I'm really happy with how Sly put it all together. So I will move the stream really quick so that everybody can see kind of how it looks. We have a full seated audience. What's funny is that we thought about making the audience a full 80 seats, which is, you know, what a full instance would be. We decided to expand it. I believe it's about 120 seats total, with the sole hope in mind that eventually VRChat will raise its instance count. So that is one of the few ways that we wanted to future-proof the studio rather than watering it down to fit the exact standards of social VR and where like VRChat is right now. Our hope is that one day we'll be able to fit a whole audience completely full here, and then maybe still have extra room for people. It'd be a really exciting and fun thing, but we'll see how things go. That could be a little ways off still. Up to your right and left, there are our VIP areas. If you've ever seen the Muppets, I like to think of it as like, I don't know those guys' names, but you know, they just like, yeah.
Waldorf.
Yes, those guys. And they just like sit up there. The VIP rooms are very similar. There's Alec. Hi, Alec. Hi, Alec. But they have a full working TV up in the room with their own settings and everything set up. You can't see it, but if you were up in there, one of the funny things that we have in a couple places is the whole bunny theme throughout the studio, because PHIA Bunny, that was my like original username, and so just like bunnies everywhere. Clearly, they actually have bunny carpet, and it's really unnoticeable at first until you look really close down and you notice there's like these little characters all over the floor. So very cute little thing. So obviously for the stage, what we normally like to do is have people come up and perform on it is kind of the main thing. So we've had a talent showcase here where we collaborated. That was the first Gobbet event, and we also had the Black Tie Butlers, and we brought in a whole bunch of performers who got to show off their various talents, whether that's singing or dancing, or comedy. There's like a million things that you can get up on a stage and do, which we're also doing our open mic night on Wednesday if you want to come to that, and we'll have anybody's allowed to come up and do their own performance if they so wish.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I want to see you all there, right? But besides that, we also have a really cool feature in the studio, which is the movie theater mode. So let me walk through a couple of the stage toggles because I don't think everybody has seen the stage toggles that we have. And then we'll all switch to the movie mode and you can see how it looks whenever we're doing things like our film fest and our red carpet movie premiere was our first event back in October for Sunny VRC and Tahiti VR, their film group. They premiered their film here and it was freaking awesome. So we've got a few little toggles that I can do behind the stage here. So there should be the piano. We have a microphone over there. We have a full speaker set. And if you really want to get spicy, there's like some DJ decks. If somebody wants to like, I don't know, DJ at an open mic, then like by all means. And then we've also got this guitar that people can carry around with them. But yeah, so I mean, technically you could get like a whole band up here. Like if you want to be like a one-man band, that could be a thing too. Yeah, play guitar while you DJ, while you play piano. I don't know. I'm basically just like describing Naku. At that point, he had our April event. He does literally everything. So let me turn all that stuff off. And if everybody wants to come over to the hallway, there are toggles right up there where we can switch into movie mode. So if everybody wants to do that.
Over here, guys, just over here.
Yeah, we have it on both sides. There's also avatar lights. If everybody looks really dark in the room for you and you want to see better, you can turn on avatar lights. Helps with the performers. Seats if you're a half body user, and then obviously resync for the film. But here is the movie screen. So the thing that really is beautiful about this world to me is when all the lights go off for this, everything is super reflective. It feels way more realistic than I think VRChat has any right to feel, which is a really special thing I think about Sly, the world creator. He has a very, very, very amazing style of worlds. He's also the creator of Slyfest, and he's able to put this like really cool twist on everything. But with the movie screen, it's really fun because, like I said, we've done movie premieres. We also had a film fest. Or if you are like Naku, maybe you come up and you throw down, you know, your DJ decks and also have visuals behind you. So it's very multi-purposed. So I think that's a really special thing because this one space alone, just this theater, is inclusive for so many different types of events. We can cater to it all and hopefully add in more things later on too, which would be really fun and really exciting. But yeah, this is probably, maybe I'm speaking for myself, but I know a few other people have said it as well. Being like in the front row and watching the movie theater screen behind here with all the lights off and everything, it feels incredibly close to watching a film, like an IMAX movie in real life. If you ever been to the movie theater and done that before? I hope everybody's been to a movie before, but it feels incredibly, incredibly close whenever we're debuting it. What's a movie? Well, you put a bunch of pictures on the screen, and then you AI generate them to move. That's what a movie is.
A cartoon?
It's a 2023 definition. Rock, paper, scissors. All right. Well, that is pretty much everything with the theater. If anybody has any questions, I guess I can do questions throughout. About it, but I feel like I covered mostly everything, so unless anybody has anything they want to say, we can move on to the next area.
I have a question.
Oh, yes. Okay, Alec. Man in the skirt. What do you have to say?
What does that collide on the side wall do?
Oh, that's a great question. So the audience can't see it right now because they are not logged in as staff, but if you are logged in as staff and you can see all the menu options everywhere, you can see it on stream. There is a collider toggle that we can turn on to where if I try and go onto the stage or off of the stage, I literally cannot. It is just an invisible wall. So that way, if let's say somebody like comes up and they just want to scream on the stage because it has audio projection, they want to fly out there, which is kind of inevitable for a VR event. Somebody is going to do it at some point. We can easily turn on the collider to keep people on or off, just depending on the needs of the event. So, yeah, fun little thing that people probably wouldn't even notice unless they tried to get on stage like a crazy maniac. So none of you guys, right? Nobody here's a crazy maniac. No. You don't know me.
What are you talking about?
You don't know me.
With that, we can go ahead and walk to the live studio. So if everyone wants to follow me, we'll run out the door. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. First one, there's a rotten egg. Huh, wait, who said that? What? First one? Huh? So you climb up the magical staircase with all these fancy lines and everything. And of course, the giant, you know, virtual reality show rainbow LED sign at the top.
Wow.
If you can't tell, I kind of like rainbows.
Don't go in.
Don't go in? Wait, don't go in! No, you should go in! Hopefully you'll go in.
Wait for her to go in first.
Oh yeah, okay, sure. Oh wait, because I'm the rotten egg.
First one in.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I'll take it. Alrighty, welcome to the theater. Here, I'm gonna go into the corner so I can get everybody a good view on stream. This is the theater. I have it on like a fisheye lens right now so you can see extra wide. Yes, feel free, since this is a tour, y'all are more than welcome to hop on the stage. There is a elevator back behind for our performers whenever we normally would have an event. But we also have this, you know, guardrail that if you want to parkour, you can absolutely parkour across. Just don't fall because you'll have to respawn if you do.
It takes a lot of skill to parkour.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skill.
The elevator
Oh, and look, it's our special guest, PHIA. Their PHIA outfit.
I'm leaving.
Is that a femboy, but instead of an F, it's a PH?
Yes, it's a PH femboy, exactly. Welcome to VRChat.
You can't.
Skill issue.
Skill issue. But yes,
with a special person.
here is my little desk here. This is where I give my interviews. So I will sit here exactly where Shay is standing. And then guests have an option between this, you know, luxurious couch or this luxurious chair.
I fall through the couch.
Wait, you fall through it? Oh yeah, because there's no collider. For half-body users, if
Sit on table.
you are logged in, also, Alec, you were most certainly echoing like crazy stuff.
I wish this was a bar so I can just get a cup.
Damn it.
You can pretend there's a
And
bar.
that's opinion. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about
I want
that.
to come. I'll go grab it here.
We're just gonna pretend like that doesn't exist. There is a collider back here for people who are logged in as guests. So again, you can't see this unless you're watching the stream and you have my, you know, you see my perms. But there's a button you can turn on chairs. Now you can sit because you know you don't have legs and it's the best you can do. That's all right. One day, full body tracking for everyone. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, my YouTube came out.
I gotta build it myself right now.
That's a dream.
50 bucks.
That's a beautiful dream.
Look at that slime. Problem solved.
50.
too much realistic for me.
So here's my view from back here.
$20.
Don't usually have a Minecraft Steve and Stitch on stage with me, but that's a personal dream of mine to interview them. But yeah, this is the view I have when I look out, and everybody is over here. So just to kind of position it, I know I keep on clipping through the camera, apologies. But the whole idea of this area, pretty obviously, is to be somewhat like a late night talk show type of room with a live audience and all of that. So I've done quite a few interviews here. Usually after our events, what we like to do is take the person that performed or the group of people that performed and bring them up here, ask some questions. Or if we don't have a performance going on, we've done like the VRChat celebrities interview night where we came up and we had, you know, Fillion and Tupper, Poyomi and Jar, and get to talk to them. And, you know, everybody got to sit in the audience and hang out and all of that. So the fun part of this room... Oh! Alright, somebody went and did the thing. Ah! Wait, who did that? Who did the crash? Alright. Somebody came in and crashed. I know. Somebody has to ruin all the fun. Of course. That's okay though. We'll just load back in quickly. Unless they did the whole thing where I have to restart Steam VR. Alright. Alright, hello. Oh my god, guys! That's the first time we've had a crasher. Ah, how sad, how sad. That's alright though. I'll just go back in and have some avatars hidden. It's about the best I can hope for. Alright, at least for me, I'm lucky because I am the world owner, so it's pretty easy for me to hop back in. I don't know if anybody else had avatars off. And if anybody got crashed like I did. And I'm honestly even wondering if whoever did that accidentally did it and they didn't even know that they were switching into a crasher avatar. Fess up now or forever hold your peace. Oh well. What a shame. At least this wasn't during like a performance. Like this is just me talking and, you know. I can take the hit. I don't know about everybody else though. Alright, let me turn my stream camera back on so you guys can see me. Alright. Hello. You should be able to see me. Why is it not? Come on there. Oh, there. It just takes a second to load. Hi! That was ridiculous. 5-minute, I guess it was like a 5-minute water break. We'll just call it that. Okay. Let me just find the link for the world and we will, rejoin. Alright. Here we go. No problemo. You guys get to see my homeworld too, by the way. I'm obsessed with it. It's called Frozen Star. I've been streaming out of there too. It's got all these hanging stars and you can actually like play with them and like push them around and stuff. It's very fun. It's like a snowstorm outside, but warm on the inside. Cold on the outside, warm on the inside. It's just like me. Oh, hello everybody.
Welcome back, long time no see.
Who did it? Do we know who did it?
No idea.
Apparently we yeeted them already.
So we know who it was and they
I'm
got
not
yeeted, or are we unsure and they could come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it the guy in the spawn?
I saw the crazy avatar in the studio. It was like this big, just maxed out crazy shader thing.
Oh my god, skull monkeys.
Oh no. I don't know, I just...
Oh yeah,
it's
cool,
monkey,
I just realized it. What's going
It's
on?
very trippy.
Yeah.
I had my safety.
There we go.
Alright, well if you guys...
Yeah, I have to turn my safety up.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we will go back into the studio. We just gotta show the special... And I was like hyping up. I'm like, we have like this special thing I'm gonna show you guys. And then just burp, everything died. That's just how it goes.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes.
You are tiny.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Welcome back.
Don't
We'll give everybody a few
worry.
minutes to come back in.
You are the size of a tic-tac.
That is so ridiculous.
you guys are a titan. Even you. Sorry for stomping on you.
What I was saying to the stream is just that, you know what? I'm actually really happy that if this this inevitable thing happens, that it happened
I kind of like how the
during me talking and not during a performance.
Okay, I went to...
Sorry.
Alright, let me turn off. Oh, I actually had avatars off for visitors, as I normally do. I just have to crank it up a little bit. Alright, I'll turn everybody's avatars on individually if I need to. I recommend you guys do the same. Turn up your safety settings to not show the newer users, just because usually accounts that people crash on, they don't spend a lot of time in.
I'm a psychopath, I keep it all
Sorry
on
about
full
that.
power.
Yeah, I usually keep avatars on
me, I don't
completely because
crash.
I just like seeing everybody, but that's to my own detriment. I can run the risk though, because since I own the world, even if it's full during an event, I can come back easily.
Avatars.
So if you open your
to custom
quick
and
menu, you can open
to the
the
clan.
bigger menu on the upper
gotta
right
reset
corner,
every time.
and then there is
I
a
need double
shield
my remaining
icon on the
64.
bottom.
I let
Yeah,
my
I've done the
64
same
games
thing
of
before.
Rare take the tank of it.
And then if you go to custom, you can go through the set or the different ranks, and then I just turned off avatar for visitor, new user, and user. And then everybody in those trust ranks here, I just turn on individually by clicking on them.
This should run in just about any graphics card. It's
But yes.
Yeah.
Hey Fee, if you ever need to do a video about crashers again, you now have footage of it happening live. You're so right, Wishy-Washy. Can you believe that?
Screaming.
We'll have to make a part 2.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to work on a 1060, but
There we go.
my main
Now
rate
it's
is
set.
2070.
I never really did go
Yeah.
deep into that before.
Oh no, it's a very helpful thing. I definitely want to make a tutorial video about joining the studio at some point soon that goes through all the safety settings and stuff to help people enjoy events better. Which that shall be one of the things. Okay, well it seems like mostly everybody. Oh no, exactly. If you don't have a 4090, then like it's probably the thing to do.
I had my
I
safety
technically
settings off,
use
and
an
I just
RTX
instantly set it to
4500
max
through
as
Shadow,
soon as I
20
saw
gigabytes
that.
of VRAM.
Sick. Alright, got one more avatar to turn on. Alrighty, everybody, listen up, please. It is now time to yeet ourselves back to from where we were once yeeted. So let us run back up the staircase.
Hey, that's not fair. You're more bigger than me. Up and away.
Up
Like
and
I'm the
away.
rotten egg this time.
Oh, there's Lyle. Lyle's just hanging out in here the whole time.
Also not true.
Hello, Lyle.
I finally was able to jump back across the wall.
All right.
What setting is the
I'm a bit too
thing where
small
you
to
drag
see
yourself
anything.
up with your hand?
Oh, this is
Like-
the. Oh, this is something extra. It's an external,
small.
like extension
Okay.
Yeah, I
in
know.
VR.
Well,
compared to
Now that
OVR
everybody is in the
advanced settings.
audience, you know,
yeah, I have
we
that, but
imagine
what
like,
settings
oh
if you want to know
wow,
how to
we
set
did
it
an
up?
interview. Isn't this
PlayStation.
great?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Great, it's so good. Yeah. Didn't you guys like it so much? Right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? You guys are talking because you loved it, right?
Putting me on the
The
spot.
interview's so good.
Precisely.
Alright. Well, then it is time to go to the bottom stage. So, I don't know if anybody in
fall.
here is logged in as staff except for me, so. Alright, Gavin is over here. I didn't even see you.
Words.
Alright, magic words.
But where's the button?
Chairs.
Feet.
Excelsior.
And
Going
down we
I can't
go.
come with you. Wait, what the?
Wait, why are you stuck up there? Okay, well for some reason Gobbit's stuck up there. I
Jump.
That's so funny. I don't know how that happened.
Catch you.
Oh yes, I'm not logged in on staff anymore. I have to go do that.
You okay?
But yes,
I was about to ask you that question.
yeah, I can't see any of the toggles. If somebody wants to run over there and turn them on. Oh, I
Lyle.
think Lyle is. Thank you,
Well,
Lyle.
that's
You
good
truly
to
are a
do it.
hero. So we have this
Wait,
whole
Ryan, it's
bottom
Take a while before I
stage.
climb up.
Go Lyle, sing for us.
Oh, Dark Rat's over there. Oh my God, Dark Rat, you're so
You're amazing.
tiny.
Sing for us.
All right, well this is our first
Hold on, I'm
performer.
trying to
of the
go
week.
climb up to sing.
Yeah, he's ready for karaoke night.
One of Dark Rat's go-tos at karaoke is Country Road.
Making the journey.
I have a video
Yeah,
of
sing
that.
Country Road now.
All right, here we go. Hello, Dark Rat. Zoom in nice and close. Little
Come
man's
on,
making his way up. One climb at a
I'll
time.
I'll do it.
You're halfway up Mount Everest.
Gotta get there.
What are you singing for us?
It's a lot of effort, okay? Country Road.
Oh, sick. And you got backup guitar over there, Lyle.
God, it's like an
No, I'm not singing, I'm joking.
It's a cappella.
You're almost there. You sing us something. I don't know. Sing us like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star at least.
sick country.
I'll sing, okay,
Part of
hold
the
on.
part of the studio tour. Give him a demo, right?
Oh, I'll do country roads with you, Dark Rat. I'll do it. I'll do it right now.
I gotta have the lyric, okay?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm French Canadian.
You know the lyrics.
Just say West Virginia
No,
like a
I
couple
don't know.
times. It's good enough.
I know that state. It's home.
Country Road, take me home.
Let's go.
To the place.
Do the
I belong.
West Virginia,
Mountain Mama.
take me home. Country road.
I hear a voice in the
Oh, really?
morning.
Actually-
She calls me. The radios reminds me of my home far away.
Alright, guys, I'll give you a good view.
And driving on the road, I hear. Okay, I'm done. I'm spoiling everything. Let's wait for the open mic.
Man, that'll show the crasher. Sing them out of existence.
Here's the crasher. No crashing today.
So is the background new? That's animated? Is that new to this update?
Yes, so this is not a new edition, but it is as of the last few months. We got the UV setup in here that Sly made, which UVs, by the way, is basically when we pump a video feed into the world, we have something called a UV map, where it literally is a map that tells the world, this screen is going to play this section of the video feed. This screen is going to play this section of the video feed. So, you know, in the DJ club, it has its own UV that matches the dome and the tree. And then, of course, in the theater, the big movie screen has one. And then we have one over the theater as well for like the now playing song or now playing screen. And then over here, when people are playing their music and jams and stuff, we also can have backgrounds for them. So it is a little hard to teach people all the times to show them exactly how each of the screens work. But we basically have just like a map that we send to people where it's just, you know, a 1920 by 1080p picture, and then they just put their videos on top of it, and we stream that right into here.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it turned out really great. Again, this was Sly's idea. I had the idea of having 2 stages, but I didn't know exactly how I wanted to implement it or have them stacked or whatnot. So Sly's idea was, what if we had them in the same room, but we just move the audience? It'd be a lot easier than trying to get everybody to move back and forth all the time. So it ended up turning into this funny little thing.
I experienced this the first time I joined one of your events, and it was wonderful.
Yes. Well, it's a pleasant surprise. Yeah, it's a pleasant surprise that people don't expect. It's something that I don't think I've ever seen anybody do before. So something a little bit special, especially because this isn't a real life thing. You can't go out in the physical world and go to a show cry like this.
It does remind me of Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, that when you're in the elevator, it goes
You're
down.
speaking my language. I don't know if it shows, but I actually am a massive Disney fan, massive Disney World enthusiast as well. People are always saying my logo looks like it looks like a Disney princess.
I would say your character currently looks like a Pixar type of model.
Thank you. Well, I think PHIA 2.0 even more.
Ratatouille is the best.
I think
Y'all will see very soon.
I've always been a fan of Disney, but I prefer
like Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror? Oh no! I started the Tower of Terror. Up and down. Up and down.
You know what's up.
We can arrange that.
What's your opinion on Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Breaks the Internet from Disney Animation?
Oh, I haven't watched the second one. I only watched the first one. Alright, well I can't hop back over, so that means we're gonna respawn. Oh man, I could have gone up.
Oh no.
Bye everybody. Bye bye.
Hi everybody, it's me.
This is why rushing the stage pays off sometimes.
I'm so alone.
I guess the respawn call us.
Feels like home. Okay, yes, it is
There's
time
an
to
up button behind the curtain,
respawn.
PHIA.
Everybody, yeah, except for I'm not logged in with my code. I need to go do that.
The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Alright, we have respawned. I had to type in my code slyly. No pun intended, I guess. Nobody on chat seeing it. Alright, cool. I am now logged in as a staff member again, so we're all good. Oh yeah, and it's our little credits scene over here. Look at that. Look, it's my name. There's Sly. There's, we'll get to that. I won't spoil that. And then, you know, a couple of, extra things that we use in the world, like scripting. Okay, so that is essentially the live studio. So now it is time to find our way to Club Bunny. So let's just go ahead and, run in there.
Bunny, let's go.
First one's the raw neck.
First one there's a Rodnig, indeed.
So fast.
Alright.
Shots on him.
Hell yes, and drinks.
So, welcome to the club. We got a nice view over here of the main area, but we'll start over here in the fun section, which is the part that has the virtual alcohol. Yay!
Vodka with orange crunch.
Yay, virtual alcohol. Yeah, we have this whole bar that Sly
Virtual
set
watering
up.
hole.
Yes. But my special request for Sly was I wanted my favorite drink, mango White Claws. So we literally went and optimized a 3D model of a White Claw, which if you've never had White Claw, by the way, you're missing out. It is a alcoholic seltzer, 5%.
I already has one.
It's lovely. Absolutely lovely.
I'm not an alcohol drinker myself.
It's not
Hey, that's
better
alright.
than vodka.
Good
Vodka
thing
is
about
best.
virtual alcohol is that it actually doesn't get you drunk.
I prefer vodka and tonic mixed
Yeah,
together.
and you
Not
can pretend it's
spicy.
anything you want. I don't really
Exactly.
pretend it's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
You
AW
just
cream
call it
soda.
a mango
Oh, yeah.
Down
smoothie.
the
I'm
hatch.
gonna make some moonshine.
Wait until they have taste.
I just think it's fucking added to it.
I personally much enjoy after a long stressful event day to cool down with a mango White Claw, but to each their own. But this whole section has a very industrial kind of field look to it with the, concrete, and then we've got some super naturey accents like the bamboo on the bar and the ivy on the walls, and then of course we're gonna go check out the big tree, which is the main feature of here. The interesting part about the club is that this is nothing like I had in mind for the club at all. When I had something in mind, I imagined it very futuristic and modern and something you'd see if you were in like a skyscraper on the top floor looking out over the edge. Something very, very VRChat is kind of what I had in mind. But Sly essentially showed me the map for this whole section with what he had in mind, and I ended up loving it because it's a really interesting design. It fits exactly the hope that I was going for, which is that it's a place to go hard and party whenever you want, but it also equals a comfortable, chill, mingle place to just kind of lounge around, talk to people, share some drinks without necessarily having to, go hard and headbang to rhythm like we did last night, which was fun, by the way. But
Hell yeah.
there are some fun little features in here, so I say we go straight across the entire room against the giant diagonal concrete wall and go to the little aquadome where the DJ decks are. So if we want to zip all the way through.
Oh, fuck's sake.
DJ time. Oh, he's back.
All right, and all the way over here. Oh wait, why is the stream stopped playing? It was just playing right now. Is somebody trying to put in something new? Like some music or something? Is that what's going on? I see the stream player over here. Looks like Alec.
I did nothing wrong, just arrived at first.
That's all right. I can put in some jams for this little section. Let me pull up something on my computer.
Who turned out the sun?
Who likes
took out a
Thrill?
lot of
Anybody
people.
here a fan of Thrill Seeker?
I watch a lot of his videos
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Heck yeah.
I haven't talked to him yet since I've been coming to these.
Yeah. Do we know that Thrill is also a music producer? Do we know that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And
Oh.
so
DJ.
I'm gonna pull us
Also,
up
dot.
You're
a
back.
quick track, 5-minute track for the background music that we're like hanging out here with. And you guys can see how it lights up the place once you have all the music. And somebody came back to do it again. Absolutely fantastic. We are on a two-way streak here today. So I guess it is somebody that is a trusted user. SMH my head. SMH my head. Alrighty, well now I'm back. That's a real shame. I can't believe somebody is like really that adamant on coming and messing around today. Let me hop back. Alright, and yeah, anybody that we suspect, we are definitely going to have to keep out, or we'll have to go just make a new instance that's going to be privated, unfortunately, if we're going to have this issue. But I have a feeling that if I just turn up safety settings for everybody and only share people we trust, or only show people we trust, that everything will be good. There's gonna be a couple robots. SMH. SMH. Alright, 5 minutes. 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 Alrighty, loading back in, everybody. Just wait like another 0.2 seconds or so. And I will open up the stream and re-invite myself. Yeah, I know it's a black screen. I'm not doing it until I get my camera up while I'm loading in. Because I don't want everybody just seeing me before I pull up the camera. Alright, there we go. Hello, gamers. Welcome back. Yo, it's your boy PHIA. Alright, let's travel back in time. Pretend that never happened. Alrighty. Yes. So, if it comes down to it, narrator, I believe you're in chat. If we know who the people are, go ahead and ban them on Discord. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I guess you're probably waiting for me.
Welcome back.
Looks like we're having recurring issues, so it's not somebody's just trying to mess with us, but you know what? I'm really not that bothered. Okay, doke. Let me turn smoothing back on, and I'm gonna go ahead and hide all avatars except for people that I am personally showing. So I'll just turn all y'all back on.
Hide my avatar.
Does anybody know who the crusher was this time? Was it the same person as last time?
Yes, it is the same person.
Okay, if they're kicked, then they shouldn't be able to come back unless they're, you know, really persistent.
Banana.
But yeah, go ahead and, if we haven't already, try and kick them off of the Discord. And Twitch as well would be nice.
Do some YouTube video?
Everybody, if you want to follow in suit with me, I highly recommend that, since we don't have, you know, like a full instance of people, to open up your shield settings and turn off avatars for every single trust rank except for friends, and then go through each person in this instance, because we know everybody here right now is not a crasher, and get everybody re-shown. SMH my head, bro. SMH my head. Turn my full body back on, too. But yes, now we get to get the good part, which is turning on music and having a nice little tour party, right? Something like that. Cool. Do we need to wait another minute for people, or should we go ahead and run through to the next thing?
I'd say another minute.
Another minute? Alright, cool. Oh, look at that! Who else could it be rating the TVRS Studio other than Naku? Hi, Naku! Welcome, welcome. Thank you for bringing your crew in here. What's up, guys? Welcome to the TVRS Studio tour. We actually just got crashed, so you made it just like in a perfect moment. Because we were just taking like a 1 minute break.
Bunny, by the way, so everyone's mostly here already.
Everybody's mostly here? Sick.
I'm gonna take out your statue's head.
Hiding in the VIA statue. But yes, welcome. I think we all know Naku. Naku performed at the studio last month for April, our April event, which was amazing, by the way. So it is good to see you here. Right now we're doing a tour of the studio. We've already been through the theater, and we went to the live show, or the live interview section. We were in Club Bunny until we got crashed. Somebody drank one too many White Claws in the theater. That's what I'm liking to think. And then there's a few secret hidden areas, the more like special things that we want to end with. So please look forward to all of that and stick around. If you do want to join in World, any of the Naku people, you can join the VIA Discord and join that way. The link is up. Alrighty, with that, I guess we can just go ahead and fly back into the club. Oh, I guess I need to go put in my staff code really quick, and we can throw in the thrill music. He will be so happy. Alrighty. And alley-oop, let's go back. And y'all on the stream can get a nice view of my nose. Right? That's what you always wanted. I feel that, I know. Alright. I've actually never drank a White Claw before. Not good. Well, we have a whole bunch of them in the studio. Right back there. Oh, people already, you know, plowed through those, but... Alright.
I think we got him.
Oh, again.
We're back.
Yeah, that was the person that
We're
did
back
it.
on the
We
air.
got that person. They're
Alright,
good.
we
We're
got
good. We're
everything,
good.
everybody. Alright.
Let's see if. Hopefully that was the last one.
Alright, Alec, I'm putting in some music link for us.
Made this one too.
And then after
Did you
it's stopped, if you'll put back
Oh,
in
not
the
this
Sky
This
Evers
was
loop.
the reference to the other one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I gotta go AFK for a few minutes, so I'm gonna go over to the bar and go into a corner while I'm away.
Over.
I should be back in a little bit.
Alrighty.
Hopefully you guys haven't left by that time.
White Claw overrated? Who the fuck said that? Bray, you can't say that! You know who you're talking to?
Oh, that's cringe.
All about the coffee.
Alright, let's go ahead. We should have the music now. There we go.
Oh.
Check that out.
Yes, we do.
We'll keep it on a okay
I like
thing.
the water on the ceiling.
We're just gonna stare at this tree.
Whoa.
Turn on some
Oh,
of these
that is very
avatars.
Hey yo,
Very drippy.
I've never seen this part of the map. Like,
Alrighty. So, yes, this is the DJ section. So if I come back here and I can get a good view for the stream people at least, you can see kind of what it looks like. We came in through that door and that was the bar section, and we have this giant tree over here that leads over to our dome, which if you guys know Sly, so the world creator also holds a music festival and he does tons and tons of music events. His whole thing is water and underwater stuff. So in the dome, the ceiling / walls is all made of reflective water. If you want to go swimming, you can. You just stick your hand through, but that's about it. But yeah, it's really pretty. If you get up close to the DJ decks too, you'll see that we have the Club Bunny logo popping off up here. Oh, look at that. The CDJ 3000s, if we have any DJs in the chat. Oh yeah, look at that drip. Look at that drip. That is a must. Mindtech. Naku is giving shout outs to Mindtech right now.
We're trying to go for optimized avatars for the event.
Alrighty. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
With that, we can go move to the pool. Actually, let's go to the pool area. So we have 2 rooms up at the top of the studio. Gonna change this a little bit. 2 rooms at the top of the studio that you can see. There is one on the right with the pool, and then one straight ahead, which is the VIP room. So, since not everybody is a VIP, we can't go in the VIP room, but that's alright. I can show that off at the end of stream. So if you want to click through the door. Welcome to the chill pool section. Pull out the camera there.
another ball.
Yeah, we have bar number 2 up here. No White Claws on this one though. Unfortunately.
The use of like natural materials and stuff. It's super pretty.
I totally agree. That's one of the things I love most about it is the, you know, dichotomy of having all the concrete, the hard concrete, mixed with all the super nature-y feelings. It's really cool, especially for VR. Having nature stuff in VR is very fun. But yeah, we got the pool, it lights up. If anybody wants to go swimming and all that. But you've got a great view of the rest of the club from up here. People actually very often like to sit on the rooftop here and the grate and the great roof. I don't know what to call it. But you can see everybody dancing down there if, you know, there's a party going on. You can see the people being chilling. And of course we have the trees. So every single leaf on the tree, we were talking about how like UV maps work, where you put a video feed into the world and then it breaks it up and separates it into different parts of the world as, you know, as it displays. Every single leaf on that tree, on the Sakura tree, is UV mapped, so that's why it lights up all pretty. So the video is actually playing on the tree.
That's a great touch.
I agree. It really stands out.
Yeah.
Of course.
Don't forget to hydrate.
Yeah, don't forget to hydrate. But yes, across the side here, you can see the VIP section. There's also a giant glowing bunny plushie right there. It's like massive. It's like 2 PHIAs tall. It's sick. But yeah, that's just about it for the club. So if everybody wants to respawn, or we can head back to the lobby. If you want to take the scenic route, it doesn't matter. Go back there. Alright.
Okay, everyone's coming on through.
Everybody is coming on through. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Come back.
Cool. So, since we're done with the club area, feel free, I'm not sure where Alec is. I have name tags off.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, you're over there. I didn't see you. Feel free to switch the visuals back to what it was, since we're out of the club now.
Yep.
Cool. But yes, there's, you know, just some nice things in the theater. It's not theater, in the lobby to look around at. So like all the sparkles on the walls and how the lights on the staircase kind of guide you up and forward. Everything in the world is made to give you like a sense of flow. So you feel like you're being guided towards each of the areas. They kind of push and guide you in. But yeah, that's basically it for the club. We've hosted quite a few parties there. Usually we have one after party DJ, or two if we're feeling spicy after each event. We had our big kickoff party for the Studio Marathon last night, and on the 27th, whenever we do the VR Academy event, which is our big May event, we also are going to have 2 DJs for that as well, Jazzy, Senpai, and EXO. But with that, those are the most things that people in the world would see. But there are some hidden areas that if you look around and explore a little bit, you also will see. So they can be accessed via the teleport map back there, but we also have ways to walk to things. So that's where I'm going to guide us to, which the first place is going to be PHIA's bedroom. Yay! Yeah, believe it or not, I actually live here. I live in the studio, and I have my own bedroom here. Yeah, I know. I eat, sleep, and breathe work. That's about it.
And the snort.
I'm only laughing because it's true. Show us the fridge. I don't have a fridge, but I do have a bathroom. We do have a bathroom. The studio bathroom is also in my bedroom.
No fridge.
So, if you want to follow me, we are going to go up to the magical door on the top of this second floor here, all the way on the left. So, if you want to run up the staircase, and we will find our way to the magical door. And this is a place we're coming back to later. So, if everybody wants to come over to the elevator. That's everybody's reaction. If you haven't seen that before, I'm sure you're kind of like, what the hell is that?
We'll get back to that later.
Yeah, we're coming back for that one.
Someone already went through, so.
Well, that sucks for them for not following directions, but you know what? To each their own. Experience life in your own way. Just,
What's
you
the
might
max
miss out.
capacity of this elevator?
The max capacity of the elevator is actually infinite.
Ooh,
Anybody can fit in there, which we are going to learn very soon.
Elevator I've ever seen.
In the elevator, there is a teleport button that says bedroom, and so that's where we're gonna be going. I live on the top floor, so let's go ahead and go through. Go to PHIA's bedroom.
How big is?
All right, so it's gonna be a little cramped.
Well,
We got a nice view of the city from up here.
It'd be bigger.
So to be bigger? What? Why do I need such a massive bedroom? What are you trying to say?
No, I mean like. Personally, I have a bigger bedroom than this.
No more monkey.
Your bedroom is bigger than this?
Welcome to mod storage.
Yes.
Seems like a very normal sized bedroom to me.
I mean, I stole the master bedroom from my parents.
You
so.
stole the master bedroom from your parents. All right. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, I was like, no,
my bedroom has a hallway in it. Go figure that one out.
Jeez.
I use
Oh,
my
what?
bedroom all the time.
It's weird.
All right, so this is the PHIA's bedroom. It is a nice, calm, dim, pink-purple color, just kind of like the rest of the world's theming. But there are a few things on the walls because I like stuff, just like all of you guys. I hope you guys like stuff as well. Right here, I'm a giant, massive Zelda dork, so Sly was like, I'm gonna put a Triforce bookshelf in there. So maybe we could put some stuff on that at some point. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you for showing it off. An amazing furniture model, indeed. But my 2 favorite albums of all time are hanging on the walls. I think a lot of you are well familiar with Porter Robinson at this point. So we have the Porter Robinson Worlds album. Very life-changing for me. Porter Robinson and Second Sky's music festival and all of that is kind of what led me to VR and also led me to Thrill. So it holds a very special place in my heart. But of course, if you're a Porter fan, then you also know Madeon, and I think you can't be a Porter fan without being a Madeon fan too. Good Faith, that's the name of the album with Madeon's face over there. That is definitely an album. It came out a little bit before I got into VR. Not that long before, actually. And so a lot of my very personal moments are kind of associated with songs on that album that happened. The different songs were releasing as my journey was kind of starting with YouTube and VR and finishing up school and, finding my place in life. So that's why that's over there. And then I have the goddamn love of my life, Thrill Seeker, in me. Is our little portrait up
Thrill
here.
Finder.
Oh,
Yeah, I love him.
that's adorable.
He makes my life so much better.
He's the hype finder.
And he's been the biggest supporter of the studio, too. He's helped me so much. Helped me so much with all of this. But yeah, so through that door is the bathroom, but we can go in through the closet if we want. The most special part for me is this poster right here. I'm actually curious. Sometimes people recognize it, but sometimes people have no idea what it is. I don't know if anybody wants to take a guess.
A bit of a cramped bathroom right now.
Well, no, this isn't a bathroom. This is the closet. But yeah, it's a little cramped.
Oh, okay. A little.
All right, no guesses.
This many people.
No clue?
No clue.
All right, well, that is from
Michael Jordan's.
my favorite video game of all time. My favorite piece of media of all time, I should say, is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So this is a still from the game. This has been my wallpaper for years.
People. Oh my god, I'm getting away.
But it's one of my favorite images of all time. I actually painted it at my grandparents' house. I painted this scene, and I hung it up on the wall of my bedroom because I just love it so much. I find it very beautiful. So Sly put that in there for me as well. It makes it feel a little more homey.
My home.
And then through here is the long-awaited, you guessed it, the bathroom. And somebody's hiding in the toilet.
This is my home now.
This is your home now.
This is his home now.
Oh, look
It's his
who
home
washed
now.
up.
Alright, nobody flushed. Oops, who did that?
Bye-bye.
You actually flushed her down. He's gone.
Yes, so this is our cramped little bathroom. Honestly, there's nothing that interesting to see here, but I think that's kind of what makes it funny, is that it's literally just a bathroom. There's literally nothing special about it. It is just a luxurious, beautiful bathroom. What more could I ask for? Somebody did point out that there is no shower head in the shower, though. So I don't know. You guys can make up your own lore as to what the heck happened to that, but
Yeah, it's a sauna.
PHIA doesn't shower. Sorry, I bathe in the toilet. It's my only option.
Just summon a cloud up above.
Yeah, the mirror doesn't mirror well. The mirror, it doesn't really hit on the mirror.
Okay, let's come back out to the bedroom for a second here. So yeah, this is my little special place. I'd like to make it a little more decked out with some stuff later on, but for now, I highly enjoy it. I guess there is one more extra thing in here. If you stick your head through the window, you can actually see down into the live studio.
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, that's cool.
You can also see up and see the
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So technically, if you wanted to come watch the TVRS event, you could totally just come up here and look down through the window, longingly.
Live from the virtual reality show.
Live from the virtual reality show,
projections
PHIA's
from the
bedroom
TV
live
booth up
feed.
above as well.
Oh, there's Ellie.
Yeah, look up. Look up. You can.
You shouldn't have told everybody. Now everybody's gonna come up here to watch the show.
I know.
SMH,
SMH.
What have you done?
What have I
What have
done?
you done?
Ruined my own event.
Oh well.
I know, it's an Easter egg you get for coming on the tour. Okay, so we are going to go to the next and final area, which is the geodome. In the geodome, there's a few rules, all right? There's a few rules because everybody always... Some people are a little too hasty and they don't listen and they just run in and they start clicking things, which I understand, but please don't. Please do not. Just enjoy the experience. Essentially, we're going to be going out to where that giant doorway was with the big triangle and the blue flashy lights. Yeah, I know, super magical. And when we spawn in, there is going to be 4 different areas, and we are going to go through each one, and there's a 4th area that has a bunch of question marks. When we get to that secret area... There's going to be a ball, like an orb, sitting in the center of the dome. Whatever you do, do not touch the orb, because it is local, which means that you will not be able to experience it with the group if you get too trigger happy and you go and press it. So wait for everybody to get in, and we will do a full countdown so we can all experience it together, because it is my personal favorite part of the world to show people, because literally nobody expects it. It's very fun. So I'll walk us through each one
It's different.
as we get there, but for now, let's go stand in front of the door, and I'll give us a little introduction, and we'll get going in. My tracking's all freaking out. You should be able to just go through this door again, and we'll go back to the hallway. Alright. And here we are. So, like I said, unless you want me to hate you, don't go in. You want to lose all your brownie points. Oh, and it happens every time. It happens every time. All right, so now for all the happy listeners, you all get golden star stickers at the end. Put it on your board. Yes. Your behavior report for the week is a green smiley face.
Hell yeah, forget about VRChat.
Let's go.
Where it's at. Welcome back, Luna.
So the whole point of the magical, amazing geodome was to provide a place where essentially they went back in it. Provide a place that essentially explores kind of the main parts of what's awesome about VR. So we're able to take a trip through 3 areas that would not necessarily be possible to go to in your day-to-day life in the real world. But the 4th area, I really wanted to show something that could only exist in VR, and that is the purpose of that. So the geodome is basically your spaceship through what VR offers. Yeah, cool stuff. So let's go in, and we're going to start in the first room, and let's go check it out. All right, welcome to space.
Oh.
Our first room here is space. Yeah. So this is probably the most chill place. I don't know about you guys, but I love space, and I always wanted to go to space, but unfortunately, I neither have the funds nor the health to go to space, so we will be visiting space in VR instead. If you look up at the sky and pay attention maybe to the horizon, you'll see that we're actually turning ever so slowly.
I'm fat.
Up in the stars.
I'm fat. I'm fat.
Oh, it's this actually.
Wait, what song by Owl City? If you say it, I'm gonna break out in song. You would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies.
10 million fireflies.
The world as I fell asleep.
Around the world, around the world,
Around the world.
around the world.
All right. Apparently, we're having like a karaoke party in the space part of the geodome. But yeah, so this is area number 1. Area number 2 is going to be the underwater section. So if everybody wants to click into the underwater world. And here we are under the sea.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Why don't we take
Oh, here's that bunny carpet that I was mentioning at the beginning of the tour. If you guys remember, that's in the VIP room. It's also on the ground here as well.
You wanna fight?
Oh, it was nice.
Karaoke's and fights are going down, guys. How much fun we have at the TVRS Studio. Look at the sky.
Dark Rat, one of them looked at you funny.
I worked at a grocery store in my teenage
So this was a part of it that I specifically requested for Sly to make because again I've mentioned a couple times his whole signature is underwater worlds and events and even his music persona he bases around sea creatures and underwater
like you're hugging me.
Stuff.
Because I'm always only sees your mouth.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I know.
in here we're very close together.
I'm a Peter, so yeah, it's
Alright, you know what? You hacked it.
But
yeah, this is all Sly's doing. It's something that's very, very similar to the types of worlds that he makes. I love it. It feels very aquatic and alive. I always, at some point, I want to put the song Aquatic Ambience in here. Any Donkey Kong fans? One of the most beautiful video game songs of all time.
Yeah.
I just think it would fit so perfectly.
Music is always great.
No, Kirby is the best.
Kirby's the best. All right.
Kirby's Dream Land has the best soundtrack.
What's a Nintendo?
So the last of the non-mystery places is going to be the forest. So let's go to the forest.
Welcome back. Oh my god, that is creepy.
That is really creepy.
That is creepy? How is it creepy?
Oh, this is basically my backyard.
I feel the same way. This is very soothing.
This is the actual Fireflies area.
Yeah, exactly. This is the Fireflies. I specifically asked for that. I was like, I want Fireflies here.
Actual grass and VR.
So the story behind this this forest is I wanted it to feel like the Midwest specifically. And if you don't live in the Midwest, then you've probably at least been camping somewhere similar. This kind of is a very like ambiguous forest.
Midwest, Michigan gang, where you at?
No, I live in the Middle East.
But I personally grew up in Missouri. Yep, good old St. Louis, Missouri. And I live in Miami now, so a very large difference in living conditions, that's for sure. But one of the things I always really loved about Missouri was the nature and the trees and the smell of the earth, especially in the morning or before night. And I have so many memories as well going to my grandma's house. And my grandma, they had this big old backyard, and it was all forest behind them. And when it became darker and the sun would go down and it was twilight, we had all the fireflies, which in the Midwest we call them lightning bugs. We had all the lightning bugs come out, and they'd fly around, and we'd catch them, and then if you're really feeling spicy, you'd smear them on your hand and then laugh about how it's still glowing. But we had lots of memories
to eat those.
growing up in a place like that, and I think a lot of people do. I think lots of people have memories being in a place similar to this, where it's very peaceful and serene. You hear the cicadas, you can smell the grass, the sun's setting, and fireflies or other kinds of bugs are coming
Aren't there
out.
mosquitoes?
Oh no, there's definitely mosquitoes, but that's why we're
mosquitoes
inside.
everywhere.
Mosquitoes are everywhere. You'll never escape them.
Oh no. Gotta get the area somehow.
But yeah, the idea of this area is that somewhere you could live no matter where you are in the world, but still have a place that feels serene and naturey and close to home. So that's the hope for area number 3.
But the mosquitoes will always find you.
The mosquitoes will always find you. Cannot escape.
Even in the Middle East.
All right. And
out.
so with that, we are going to go to the final area. A reminder, do not click the orb until I say go.
Don't click the orb, guys.
Don't click it, 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 don't click it. I know the more I say it, you want to, but don't do it.
I clicked. I clicked it.
I'm touching it. I'm not clicking it, I'm touching it.
I did not.
Don't click it, trust us.
Alright,
It's gonna be really
so let me preface with this.
Stare into it.
This is a special area that I commissioned by Screaming Color, which Screaming Color is an amazing, amazing like VR animator and shader creator. They have made Club Gumball and Gumball Dreams and a bunch of other cool animated colorful worlds that you might recognize. They're just so gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. But what I really love about Screaming Color is that he makes things that could only exist in VR. You can't experience it on a flat screen, which I'm sorry to everybody in chat. You guys need to come here to really get the full thing. Something that's only truly able to be experienced in VR and nowhere else. So with that in mind, there is a halfway point. So once we get to the halfway point, we'll all have to hit the orb again to come back. So just wait to press that as well whenever it does show up for you. But if everybody wants to put their hand in, I'll give us a countdown from 5.
Okay. Everyone, join your hands together. Excellent press.
And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Excellent press.
Excellent.
Alright, I'm gonna go into first person for this.
I remember the old version of this room.
Oh my god.
I remember the old version of this room.
Oh.
There was a lot more ice.
Ice?
Oh my goodness.
Ice,
Like an 80s commercial.
You couldn't really go out of the room.
Can I like Screaming's profile? Oh no, you totally should, Shay. Definitely get.
Bro, what? Oh.
Wake up, Neo.
Wake up, Neo.
This is seriously like something out of a VHS.
We are in the Matrix right now.
The lawnmower man.
Totally, I love Lawnmower Man. It's so bad, it's great.
That's here in VRChat.
Chill.
I'm gonna do my Bob
Yeah, it does look like a Triforce.
We got the rings of men.
Okay, those look like Stargates.
I love stars.
Me too.
Yay!
Very fun room.
Okay, Floyd, anybody? This reminds
Pink
me of
Floyd.
The true force of power, the true force of courage, and the true force of light. True force of power, true force of courage.
Yo, Fia, do you and your husband still live together?
I don't know what you said. I don't have a husband. I have a boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Same friend.
Safe.
Future husband.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that is
really
the animation. Yeah, Riz and not sneaking.
If I can get
Yeah, this definitely feels like Mist, but a sci-fi version of it.
Yeah, it's definitely supposed to have that. It's supposed to feel like virtual reality, but also having all of those, magical virtual reality show
Reminds
rainbows.
me of the
Like,
Rhyme Age they had in Real Mist, like similar to that.
Yeah, you got the re-button as well.
yes. So now we can go back. So if you want to do the same thing we did before, and everybody put their hands on the orb, and I'll count us down.
Yeah, if someone changed that.
Bring your power together.
Everyone get ready. Put all your power into the orb.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Avada
Beam me up,
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Thing from Star Wars.
That over there.
Can you hear me?
The Emperor.
Yes, I can hear you.
And we're back.
Wow. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Chickens or mushrooms.
Well done. Well done.
All right.
And that's the
And that is the last area. So let's go back to the lobby if everybody wants to respawn, and we'll end out our tour.
You're all trapped in your rubber.
I don't want to respawn.
Ooh.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. I'm just gonna plop down over here if everybody wants to gather around.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Miss Frizzle took us on another field trip.
Yeah, Miss Frizzle. I'm the VR version of Miss Frizzle.
Man, Miss Frizzle ain't got
PHIA
nothing.
Rizzle.
No way!
Alrighty, well,
Mind blown.
with everybody back, this formally concludes the virtual reality show studio tour. Just to recap, we got to go through the theater, the live show, I don't know what's going on there, the live studio, the Club Bunny, PHIA's bedroom, plus the bathroom, and our magical geodome. So, before I conclude, is there anything that anybody wants to ask about the studio, or comments or anything you want to say before we end things up?
I have a question.
Yes. No, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Okay. Do you have? Do you think player pickup should be a good idea for this world?
Player pickup? I actually think player pickup would be a terrible idea for an events world, but you know what? I do love it in B Club. All right, I love player pickup. Not in here though. I only imagine that going
Take them
poorly.
and eat them through the door.
Skill issue
Yeah,
for
pick up the
Yes.
rat.
Kidnap Ori, that's about it though.
Skill
Pick
issue.
up the rat.
Skill issue.
I'm still gonna struggle climbing up every time.
Shema, are you talking?
No, not you. The rat.
I think you're muted.
Hold on, Shame is talking. Let's stop talking in here.
The rat.
I have a question.
I got black. I got black.
When are you
yes.
getting your shower fixed?
That's a great question.
Very important question.
Whenever the world's done? Question mark. Hopefully this month I can put in a shower head. I'd like to have one of those interactive showers where you can like press the button and it like puts out the water and stuff. I don't know how to do that though, so I'll need someone to
Get the rain.
fix the
get
shower
rain
for
shower up
me.
above.
Dive experience, huh?
Alright, Sheima's still fixing their microphone. Dakota, yes!
It's like real life.
How long did it take you to make this world?
Yes, so the world, I think I mentioned at the very beginning, actually started production in 2020, and it is still not fully finished. Slight is still working on it. So I believe
I
that.
blame COVID.
Yes. Well, also he has his own stuff. He's got
Second.
Sci-Fest and all that. But the production on the world started in August of 2020, and then the studio officially launched as a world on VRChat in September of last year, so September 2022. So it took about 2 years for the world to get into a launchable state, which obviously a lot went into it, a lot of planning and a lot of thought and a lot of time too. So it was well worth the wait, if I do say so. But yeah, we're about, a little over 6 months after that, almost, a year will be coming up, and hopefully have the world completely finished. And then from there, it's only just adding things for fun, like shower heads.
Yes,
I can hear you now, Shema.
Yay! Do you plan to add any environments to the Immersion Dome?
I would love to do that. It would definitely be fun to add more things. For now, I felt like those 4 kind of were all fun, different representations of places that you could go. That would kind of evoke some different feelings in you, especially the last one is, really crazy and fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I mean, my hope for the world in general is that, as our team grows and as the events grow and we have more support and stuff, we can, fund commissioning new sections of the world and expanding and making things bigger and better than ever. So I will say tentatively, hopefully yes.
Yay! I love the Immersion Dome. It's my favorite part.
I agree. It is one of the funnest things. Yes.
Will the studio change after the debut day?
Yes,
Well, then-
yes. I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but.
Surprise. The statue.
The statue has to do it.
The statue's gotta go. That's what I'm saying. The statue's gotta go. I thought about maybe we'll miniify the PHIA statue, and then I'll go put it in the bedroom as like a little momentum of.
You can have all your different versions in a lineup.
Put it on the show.
Just make fear awards.
The PHIA awards.
TVRS
I just give everybody a statue of myself. Be like, wow, you know, I really like you. Here's a trophy.
You can
Something
never have
like
too many
that.
tattoos.
I had an idea.
Razzie.
What's your idea, Dark
You
Rat?
could do.
You're not a rat.
Like later in life, okay, you could do one statue, your new, like when you start VRChat, another one like more in the future, and a more like your latest one. So you have 3 statues. So we know we could see like your
evolution of
evolution.
Oh no, definitely.
The bunny one as well.
I mean, I have a
The bunny
lot
one as
of
well.
progression of my models,
Just have
my
all the
current
variants.
models, but for
Just have
PHIA
all the variants.
2.0, that's gonna be a big swap.
I was about to say, is that statue based on 1.0 or even point something?
Yeah, that one is based. I think by the legs. Yeah, I think this is a 1.0 model. I think that's one of my very first ones. So it is the model that I used in my original videos. As you can recognize from the outfit, I don't have that outfit right now.
Far back yet.
Because honestly, it's just too much of a pain to make it look good and work in VR. So I've gone through a lot of different PHIA outfits at this point. But that's the OG one. That's kind of like the classic look. PHIA 2.0 has something totally different I'm very excited about. If you go watch the promo trailer, you can see a little bit of a glimpse of it.
Yeah, she has pigtails, if I recall.
Yeah, we got some fun little pigtails. I'm really excited about it.
What day is that reveal again, Fia?
Leaked.
What day is that reveal again?
That is going to be on Saturday. So that is the end of our marathon. Our final day of the marathon is on Saturday. 6 p.m. EST is when the community meetup starts. And so everybody can come back in here, and it's just going to be like a fun hangout. And I'll be in my new model, and it'll just be like a party time. Just chill.
Can't wait to see it.
Question. Party time. Get you guys the white claws.
Yes.
I was kind of curious. Since you obviously like have the stage up there and you can play videos on it and whatnot, I was curious what other types of events you'd be interested in hosting here.
Oh,
that, like you haven't done yet.
Yes, we want to host every kind of event. Next month, the thing that we're really planning on doing, there's Gobbit up there, is we're going to be hosting a comedy night. So that is one of the fun things I'm really excited about. We've also, like I said, I'll just list off the events that we've done so far, and you can kind of get an idea of what we've done. Is the very first event was a red carpet film premiere in VR. The second was a musical performance night, and we had a few of our, some of the amazing VR performers who actually performed like in their headsets, guitar, piano, vocals on the stage. The next month was our Christmas rave. So me and Thrill hosted this giant Christmas party in the club, and the entire studio was decked out with Christmas trees and snow and presents everywhere. Which hopefully we can do the Christmas version again for December this year. January is when we held the giant talent showcase, so people are actually we're actually able to put in applications for the talent showcase, and then we looked them all over and put together, a 2.5 hour schedule of performers to come up and perform on the stage. After that was kind of a follow-up, which was our film fest. Our March event was a celebrity interview night, so I brought in Poyomi and Jar and Filian and Tupper and got to interview them kind of like Jimmy Kimmel. I think maybe one day I'll be the Jimmy Kimmel of VR. Yeah, it was really fun.
I tried to join that one.
And we had performers between every one.
Yeah, the instance was too full when I tried to join that one.
Yeah, that one was a very, very full event. So that is one of those things where you have to be ready early.
The portal.
Or I will do the plug. We do have the virtual VIP Patreon tier. That's our $100 tier on the Patreon. Basically explain what that is if you, it's the highest one. It is the highest one. But it basically goes essentially to me so that I can keep living my life and creating VR content, and then it also goes to studio projects and helping fund things that are going on in the studio. So with that, you get early entry to all events. So if you're worried about getting into the main instance, you get early entry no matter what. And you also get access to all the VIP areas. And then, I say your name at the end of videos and stuff. But subtle plug, if you do want to support the studio, it is a really, really, really big help, especially because I make less videos because of the studio, which means I make less money from
needs that
videos.
money.
Yeah, I gotta live. I gotta
All I can
pay.
say about that is, damn my being perpetually poor.
It's all good. Just being here, that's the biggest thing, honestly.
I gotta build my stuff.
Coming to the events, you don't have to support. I'm plugging because, like I kind of have to. It's like how I live. But at the same time, don't ever feel like pressure. Those benefits are truly just as a thank you. It's not meant to be, like anything more than that. If you want to support the endeavors and journeys, but just being here, like literally, if you come to an event and I get like a 1 more player count, that is more than enough for me. Just having you in the world and showing people like, hey, people like it. People like
It's
this.
like, hey, where did you draw your
Keep
money
growing
go?
together.
I
Yes.
gave it all to an anime woman online.
You get to make a living off of this currently, don't you?
Yes,
you don't
I
have to have a
do.
real job at the moment.
A real job.
That's amazing. like a retail job
Have
or
a real
anything like
job.
that.
Yeah. No, I don't have to work a secondary job. Making content is my full-time job, and it's only possible because of Patreon. I'll be honest, Patreon is the reason that I can do stuff. AdSense is terrible.
I'm definitely very happy you can do that.
Thank you.
Me,
I
I'm
am
stuck as a lower
beyond
cashier.
happy. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I would much rather be doing this than waiting tables. Like, this is my dream come true.
Picture that we're gonna take.
Sorry, Dakota.
I'm working a 9 to 5 in a 9 to 5 in a
because
cubicle.
if somebody annoys you, you could just block them. Imagine if you could block people in real life.
True that. All right, all you. Stage is yours.
We're about 30 years away from that.
Probably take my normal
Just like coming into VRChat and having people have me act out TV shows.
Collab with who?
My normal, but my
I mean, that's
Lolathon?
always fun.
I don't believe Lolathon makes VR content anymore. I believe that they retired from doing that. I did meet Lolathon a couple of times. They're very, very, very nice. Very, very nice human being. But unfortunately, I think they got sick of making VR content all the time, so they moved on from that.
I don't know, we could try the Aroma Moon.
When did they retire? Really useful because again.
Okay, any other questions?
Because the problem is that when you go with
maybe
yeah,
just
actually.
a suggestion.
Okay, seriously funny, and then we'll come
you
to
mentioned before that the
yeah,
hi. You mentioned a while ago that the last animation that we saw was made by the guy who did the Gumball World animation. I'm curious to know, how did you get in touch with that person in particular, and whose idea was what? Like, how did you guys come up with that?
Oh, that's a
because that was
great
gorgeous,
question.
honestly.
Thank you. I'm so glad you think so. I thought so too. Yeah, I knew that I wanted something kind of special like that for this world, but I had no idea what I wanted. And when I was really trying to brainstorm for things, I remembered going to Club Gumball, which was one of the coolest VRChat worlds, especially at the time. Whenever I first went to, I was like, this is crazy. Because the whole thing is like a escape room puzzle adventure map, but at the end there's this crazy time bendy experience that was just so rewarding if you make it all the way through. It was absolutely
Wiggly,
wonderful.
wommy, timey, wimey.
Full Doctor Who, yes.
Hell yeah.
So
Doctor's best doctor.
you definitely need to go check that out. But I reached out to him and I was like, hey, I'm working on the studio, and I believe this was last summer, so I probably got in contact with him about a year ago. And I was like, hey, I have this idea. We've got this geodome. And so we sent him the geodome and kind of explained what the idea was. And I legitimately said, I was like, here's this. Do what you want. I really truly believe in the giving artists their creative platform as much as possible. and he really killed it. So he took the geodome and really broke it down and was like, what if everything kind of breaks apart from around you? And then the music in there as well is also his music. It's the same from Club Gumball, and he made all the custom sound effects for everything as well. So yeah, it was all him. I just told him, I was like, your rainbow aesthetic goes perfectly with the virtual reality show. Here's the geodome, do something cool. And he was like, got it. And that's what he whipped out.
Only leads.
No, that's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm so glad you enjoy it. I also feel very passionately about it, so I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Yep. I was gonna say I have one small suggestion that may help with like the staging areas. Depending on what kind of events you do, like if somebody's either singing or karaoke or like doing a skit, might be good to have some kind of either stationary or mobile monitor where they can reference either something like a karaoke video or lines with cue cards and all that stuff, something like that.
Oh no, we would definitely love to implement more props and things for performers. The biggest hardship being is the studio's not done yet, so we have other fixes and glitches and little things that need to be fixed and updated.
Just a future suggestion.
No, for the future, most certainly. The hardest part is just that every single event is so different that taking the time to implement one little feature for one event is a little hard to do right now. But again, one of the great things about joining the Patreon means that we have money to pay people to come in and update the world and add things and do cool new stuff. So that is the final goal, is that we can do anything and everything we want for every single event so that it's just as freaking cool as possible.
Anything and everything, anytime at all.
Speaking of quick question about the events.
Yes.
Quick question about the events. Do you have any coming up that are going to be sign-up based, where it's either talent show or open mic type thing coming up in the near future?
Actually, in 2 nights, we are doing an open mic night that Gobbit will be hosting.
Cool.
It's our collaboration with XPR Events. So if you want to come on Wednesday night, 6 p.m. EST, you just show up into the world. Gobbit is going to be here. You go tell Gobbit that you want to perform, whatever that is. If you want to, improv, do a song, musical instrument, comedy, poetry, literally whatever you want, or DJ if you want to do a tiny little DJ thing. Just has to be within a reasonable time limit.
Is out of town, otherwise I'd have him introduce what I'd be doing.
All good. Well, look forward to that. It's all in the Discord, so that'll be Wednesday night. All right, so let's wrap up with the questions. Is there any other things that anybody else has before we wrap up?
Will you be decreasing the file size of the studio?
Just kind of depends. Especially, if we add new stuff in, even if we optimize other stuff, then it just
get bigger.
It just gets bigger. It is one of those things where I'd rather the studio be good than be small, if that makes sense. If loading the world is hard for somebody to do, I always try and recommend whenever I post 30 minutes until the event starts, cache the world ahead of time. So literally go into the TVRS Studio in VRChat, let it download to your computer, and then when you join later, it won't have to download it again, so you don't have to wait.
I only asked.
It's always avatars that take up more space in the world anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The big thing about it is not so much the file size. It's not so much the file size. It's the optimization they put into the world. That's gonna be your performance maker or breaker.
Yeah, optimization for avatars and worlds and all of that is what gives VRChat issues. Okay, and then Shema, I'm gonna say you, and then maybe one last question, and that's it.
Okay. Can I friend you, or is that really awkward?
I love that that's what you use your question for. Is can I friend you? Yes, Shema. You can friend me.
Aww.
Sorry, that's really funny and cute. Yes. All right, give me one last question.
So, is there any plans at making the world Quest compatible? Because I'm pretty sure there's Questies that are a fan of you.
Man, I wish so badly that we could have made this Quest compatible. Again, the thing we're really looking for is to make this a no compromise experience, and Sly was just straight up I can't do the things you want and make it Quest compatible. So I was like, okay, well, that solves that issue pretty easily. My thoughts is that this studio is going to be thriving and fleshed out in the future. So I'd rather it be set up to do well in the future and just expect hardware to catch up. So my hope is that eventually there won't be a Quest version of VRChat. Yes, the tech itself will get better. So even if it takes a few years, I'd rather flesh out the studio to its max now while we're still growing it and all of that, and then expect technology to catch up. So.
And it's already wonderful.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Everybody's got the world's knowledge in their hand.
I agree. What's up, Alec?
From Black Lotus. Question in Twitch chat sphere by Black Lotus. Would you TVRS host a showcase of the new VR game cinematic trailers?
VR game cinematic trailers? What, like just VR games in general, or here's my body, or like a specific
it's like
thing?
A showcase of like, I think it's meant to be like just like a showcase, like you hosting like upcoming VR games for the TVRS events.
No, that'd be really interesting. E3? Okay, having a VRChat E3 sounds actually fucking awesome. That sounds so cool. Alright, I think we have a new idea. Where's Gabbit? Where's Gabbit? Because I think E3 is canceled again.
With the support of Thrill.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, me and Thrill hosting VRChat E3. Why is that awesome? Alright, we're gonna start brainstorming that one. That's cool.
Rest in peace.
So fun.
It'd be only VR games at E3.
No, it would just be like VRChat creators come up and like talk about their games and stuff.
We can't call it E3. It has to be called
V3.
VR would be the would be a perfect guest speaker for that.
Yes.
All right,
I'd
cool.
love to pick his brain
Well,
about the old
I'm gonna
stuff.
call it wrapped up from there. So I'm gonna go hop out of the headset and take a break. You guys are free to hang out with each other and mingle as long as you want. But besides that, everybody else, staff, you guys are all free to go.
We take a picture?
Oh yes, let's definitely do a group picture.
I'm stuck. I cannot get out.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Let's take a group picture really quick, and then I'll finish up the final words.
I'm stuck.
All right. Who wants to be the picture person?
You've been SAO'd.
I'm stuck.
You've been EC'd.
You can try to respawn, maybe?
No,
Set up
my
the
VR
camera
doesn't
here.
close. I pressed
Oh, it's following me. That's not what I meant.
This is how
I'll stand next to you for the picture, Manson.
Oh yeah, and of course, if you step on the star, it's the giant virtual VIP star.
I can't. I'm in the same VR.
I hope I'm not in front.
For everybody who helped support the studio during the development.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck. Oh no. Photoshop.
Alright, Doc, I'm sitting on
Alright, who is taking the photo? Or I guess I can just take it. Everybody try and crowd in. Do not be any farther than the palm trees. Try and be within the palm trees, please. Alright. And I'm gonna count us down in...
Don't forget the people on the statue.
Okay, yeah, you're right. There's people up there. Let me just zoom out then.
Statue.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding. Alright, and one more pose. One more pose. Cheese.
Cheese.
Alright, there we go.
Thanks for the awesome toy.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, thank you, everybody who came in World, and of course, also everybody who came in chat as well. Shout out, of course, to staff as always. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you.